Okay, everybody, welcome back. It's Big Al. I am back from vacation. I do have an old lock here we'll get to in a second, but I know a lot of people have been asking me, emailing, texting, whatnot, about my vacation, and without giving too much information out, personal info on YouTube anyway, I will say that it was awesome. I had a sister come out from Connecticut, a brother come out from California to go to my son's wedding here in Oklahoma. The wedding went fabulous. It was beautiful, perfect, um, just beautiful. Everything was wonderful. And when my sister come out, she actually brought me this lock here that, like I said, I'll get to in a minute, from my brother-in-law, her husband. He knows I'm into lock picking, so he sent this out. I'll tell you about it in a second here. And then after the wedding, my sister, my son and his new wife, they took off for their honeymoon, and me and my sister and my brother went to California for a family reunion, because that's where my family is at, or most of my family's at, in California. And we had a family reunion and a wonderful vacation, and now I'm just glad to be back in Oklahoma. And let me see what I was gonna say. Yeah, so everything went well. Well, the traveling actually, the airlines sucked, but you know, that's the way it is. That's the way it goes. So like I said, my brother-in-law sent this out with my sister because he knows I'm into lock picking, and it's one of those. It's not a whole lot to it. It's one of those file cabinet locks, and I have a newer version of it right here. This one here says HON, I guess Han on the front, and you know, they work just by, you turn it and that tab opens up or comes down. You probably pull it out. I'm not positive, but that's a newer version of them. This one here, he said, by the way, this is a, if I can read it on here, Yale. I don't know if you can see it on the key. It's actually a Yale, and it says it on the lock too, but it is a miniature Yale keyway. It works the same way. It just lowers that tab, that little locking pawl, I guess you'd call it, right there. And he said it came off of a super old, like, I don't know, 100-year-old, got a little bug, 100-year-old or so, very old, fireproof file cabinet. And he said the thing was so old that it had like asbestos in it and whatnot, you know, for the fireproof. And so he had to just beat the crap out of it to get this thing out and dig through asbestos. And the way he told the story was much more funny than I'm telling it now. But he went through a lot to get this lock out for me, you know, before, I guess, tossing the cabinet or whatever. But I just thought it was pretty cool, and that he would do that for me to get this lock to me. I will try picking it, obviously, and but what I can't do is disassemble it. There is some kind of pin right there dug in there, but I mean, there's nothing easy about it, that's for sure. I wouldn't even know how to get it apart, to be honest with you. But there's the bitting on the key, and you can see, I mean, look at that, the way that key is right there. I mean, it looks like it's been in there for 100 years too. I mean, it's just awesome. Just awesome. I like that stuff, that old stuff. So anyways, like I said, without further ado, let's put it in the vise here and see if we can't pick it. Bada boom, bada bing. Yeah, I'll tell you what, that saying, there's no place like home, oh, that's so true. I'm glad to be home. We had a blast, though. Went out to Big Bear. Big Bear's just Big Bear, California. Obviously, it's absolutely freaking gorgeous out there, man. Up in the mountains, beautiful restaurants and shops, and oh, just awesome. Okay, let me see. I need a some sort of tension wrench that's going to fit in that. Maybe something a little thinner. Oh. That one's thicker. Let's go back to this one. That might work. It's not going to take much, I don't think. That should work. Okay. We'll try using a What is this? Peterson with the flat top. Let's see if we can't get this sucker open here. Get a little feel for the pins. Well, at least I can feel where they are. Okay. Let's see. I think number 2 popped a little bit. This sucker's really, I can feel it. It's like old and gummy, and oh, I think that might have been 3, unless I slipped off of it. It was 4, I think. It is really gummy. That felt good. It felt like 1, I think. Let me see. Yeah, I think that was, 1 set. I don't know if they're just stuck. It might be. Let me try the gem. It's got a slight more of a rise to it. Yeah, 1 feels set. 2, 3. I think I slipped off of it. Not having a whole lot of luck here. I thought I'd stick the pick in there and it would just fall open. Not bad. And now I'm on the pins. Gotta be. I'll be darned. There it is. Okay. It was 2. So there it is. You see that top locking pawl? I think. Yeah. Ooh. Falling out. There we go. So it's open. So anyways, like I said, it was, he said, I believe he said like 100 years old or so. It's just super old anyways, the cabinet that it came off of. And so he tore it apart and sent this lock out to me. So there it is, a little, I'd call that an antique, probably a little antique Yale fireproof file cabinet lock. So there it is. And I'm going to go ahead and get this uploaded. I haven't uploaded nothing in probably about a week, and I'm glad to be back with y'all. Glad to be back on YouTube, and thanks so much for watching. Okay, Big Al signing off.